When someone hurts your feelings, what is your first instinct? Some people get angry. Some people cry. Some people immediately start arguing back, but not you. When you get hurt, a switch flips inside your brain and you completely shut down. The words get trapped in your throat. Your face goes blank. You retreat into your own mind and you go entirely quiet. Society often confuses this with the silent treatment. People think you are being manipulative, stubborn, or trying to punish them by withholding your voice. But you and I both know that isn't true. You aren't plotting revenge in your silence, you are drowning. Today, we are going to decode the psychology of why you go quiet when you are hurt, the hidden trauma of the freeze response, and why you literally lose your ability to speak when your heart is breaking. To understand why you lose your words, we have to look at your nervous system. In psychology, there is a phenomenon called emotional flooding. When someone says or does something that deeply hurts you, your amygdala, the threat detection center of your brain, sounds a massive alarm. It dumps a wave of stress hormones into your body. For some people, this triggers the fight response, but for you, it triggers the freeze response. Your nervous system becomes so completely overwhelmed by the intensity of your emotions that it pulls the plug to prevent a total system failure. The silence isn't a choice, it is a physiological override. Your throat tightens, your mind goes blank, and the connection between your brain and your vocal cords is temporarily severed. You go quiet because your body is using 100% of its energy just to keep you from collapsing. The second reason you retreat into silence is deeply rooted in your past. It comes down to a core belief: my anger is dangerous. If you grew up in an environment where your feelings were invalidated, or where expressing hurt resulted in you being punished, yelled at, or abandoned, your brain learned a terrifying equation. You learned that speaking up makes things worse. You learned that if you show the other person how much they hurt you, they will leave you. So you developed a defense mechanism. You became an expert at swallowing your pain. You go quiet because you are terrified that if you open your mouth, the messy, raw, unedited truth will come out and it will destroy the relationship. You choose to silently suffer the hurt alone rather than risk losing the person who hurt you. There is one more reason you go quiet, and it has to do with how deeply you process the world. Highly sensitive people and chronic overthinkers cannot just react in real time. When you get hurt, you don't actually know what you are feeling right away. Is it anger? Is it sadness? Is it betrayal? You have a chaotic storm of emotions, and you need time to translate that storm into a language the other person will understand. You go quiet because you need to retreat into your mental editing room. You want to make sure your words are perfectly fair, perfectly logical, and won't cause unnecessary collateral damage. You are so afraid of saying the wrong thing and becoming the bad guy in the argument that you say nothing at all. So how do you break the silence when your throat feels paralyzed? You have to relieve your brain of the pressure to be perfect. You do not need to have a brilliant, fully processed argument ready in the exact moment you are hurt. You just need to build a bridge. When the freeze response hits and you feel the silence taking over, you don't have to explain everything. You just have to say one pre-rehearsed sentence. I am really hurt right now, and I need some time to process this before I can speak. That's it. That one sentence stops the other person from feeling ghosted, and it gives your nervous system the permission it needs to step back and untangle the yarn. You do not have to swallow your pain to keep the peace. Your voice is not a weapon, and your feelings are not a burden. If you are someone who always suffers in silence, I want you to share your story in the comments section. Let this be the place where you officially stop swallowing your pain. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.